Wow, hey there, beautiful. It's Betsy. Happy, what is today? Day over the hump day. Hope you are having an amazing day so far. It's been a really good one for me, actually. Really, really, really good. And I'm going to get started with a question for you guys. And my question is, as we are headed into the final months, can you believe it? The final months of 2021. Has it been a good one for you? Are you even anywhere close to accomplishing the vision that you had for this year? And if not, why not? Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a topic that's probably not pretty, but it's something that needs to be discussed. And I can assure you that it's relevant to every area of your life, especially if you are not where you want to be right now. So hang with me and don't you dare touch that dial. My message today revolves around, John 5, 1 through 15. And please don't freak out. I'm not going to read you the story, but I'm going to give you the Betsy synopsis because I believe it's pertinent to your situation right now. So in Jerusalem, there was this pool of Bethesda, and there were porches that were all around it, and people that were sick with whatever type of diseases would come to these porches every so often. I think it was like once a year, an angel would come and he would stir up the pool, and whoever got in the pool first was the only one of all the people there that would get healed. And the rest of them won't have to wait until the next year when the angel would come again. Talk about perpetual groundhog years, huh? So Jesus was walking by, and of course, Jesus, knowing everything, sees this man who's laying there on the porch and this guy who had been there for 38 years. That's a lot of groundhog years. So Jesus just walks up to him and he asks him, do you want to be made well? Do you really want to be healed? And this guy just kind of gives him this, big fat song and dance about how every time the angel comes, somebody always gets in front of me, and I never have my turn. I have nobody that can take me in and put me in the pool. And when the pool gets stirred up by the angel, somebody always manages to get there in front of me. Basically, whine, 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 whine. So here you have Jesus, okay, like the most compassionate being that ever walked planet Earth. And what does he do? Does he go up to him and say, oh, you poor, poor little dear, I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. Oh, I need to get an angel to come and fix this for you now. No. Jesus tells him, rise, take up your bed and walk. Basically, he's telling him, pick up your mess and move on. Guys, we've all got messes in our lives. We've all been through something, some of us more than others. But those messes can and will absolutely 100% stop the destiny that God has for your life if you don't allow him to heal you. Because old wounds that are buried alive never, ever die. They just resurface later on down the line, bigger and badder, yes, I love that word, than they were initially. See, guys, hope is crucial in your life, in every area of your life. It's the anticipation that something good is going to happen. And the longer that you allow all that hurt, that mess, so to speak, to control you, the harder it's going to be for you to let go of it, because you're just so used to wallowing around in your own pity party that it's turned into a habit. It's a very unhealthy habit, but it's a habit nonetheless. So what is it that's stopping you from living life to the fullest? What is it that's stopping you from stepping into the purpose that God has for you? What is it that you keep running back to? And I would absolutely love it if you would be big, bold, and brave in the comments and let me know what it is. No judgment here, okay? Guys, take it from somebody who been there, done that for years. I loved my pity parties so much. I mean, I wallowed in them. I love the attention that I got when I was there, the attention that I had craved all my life. It was like, the best thing ever. But what I came to realize is that all the people that joined in my pity party, all those people that pitied me and felt sorry for me, only prolonged my mess and any healing that I could have possibly had. I even paid people that ended up pitying me instead of actually getting tough and helping me. And that was, obviously a big fat waste of time and money. You see, contrary to your belief, you don't need anybody to feel sorry for you. You need people to love you enough to say to you, I will help you in any way that I can, but I am 100% not going to join your pity party, because my joining your pity party is just going to keep you stuck there. It's only going to keep you stuck in the mess that you really don't want to be in, but you don't know how to get out of, okay? And this may step on your toes a little bit, but you just might enjoy that attention while you're there. Guys, as I said, I sure did. Okay. You know, I heard a message one time. I can't remember who it was, but it said you can be pitiful or you can be powerful, but you can't be both. You see, choosing powerful is a choice. It's a decision. Okay. Cleaning up your mess is the decision. But you can't take 2 steps forward and powerful and 3 steps back and pitiful. That's called double-minded. And you're never going to get anywhere doing stuff like that. You see, God will change everything that you allow him to change. And I need you to note the allow part, okay? Because that's your job, not his. He will heal you in every place that you've ever been hurt. He will give you beauty for your ashes. But if and only if you give up the ashes. But while you are healing and forgiving the past and all the beautiful things that God's going to help you walk through, if you don't change the beliefs that were created there, the beliefs that are running on automation in your brain right now, you're never going to be free and you're going to continue to stay stuck. So the first step in cleaning up your mess is to confront it, okay? What is it that's keeping you stuck? What do you keep running back to? And write it down, okay? Step number 2 is to ask yourself why. Why do I keep going back here? Who sold me this bill of goods? Why do I believe that I'm this or I'm not that? Okay? And get very, very specific. Write it all down. And step number 3 is change your story to an outcome that you want. You see, guys, you hold the pen, okay? You hold the pen to your life, whether you believe it or not. Life is not happening to you. You are creating your life by the thoughts that you think and the beliefs that you have going on inside. And you can change your story any day that you choose, okay? Because it's a choice. Any day that you choose to let go of that old story and write a new one. But this is what I need you to understand. Changing that story is going to take work, okay? Because all those beliefs and habits that you've had for so many years are running on autopilot in your brain without your permission. You don't even know half of the beliefs and the thoughts that are going on right now, okay? And the only way that you can change them is to confront them, erase them, and rewire new beliefs that actually serve you, that become automated instead of the old garbage that you've got going on right now. And I can assure you, it's going to be hard, okay? Healing always is. Change is always messy. But consider the alternative, okay? Is it not messy right now? How many groundhog years have you had? Are you not longing to do something with your life that you won't allow yourself to do? You see, my story wrecked my health, like for real. I had so much stress in my life from the conflict that I had, that was like literally ripping myself apart. I knew that I was created for greatness. I wouldn't allow myself to do it. My beliefs, I mean, it was just this constant battle. And all those limiting beliefs that I had, like, it literally totally crashed my adrenals, my thyroid, to the point where I was so exhausted I couldn't get out of bed. Which, you know, was actually kind of a good thing for me, because it was at that point that I finally just waved the white flag and said, okay, God, let's fix this. What, you know, what's going on? How do we work through this? Has it happened overnight? Absolutely not. Do I still work on myself daily? You better believe it. Because my purpose, the reason that I was created for, is that important to me. And your purpose, the reason that you were created for, should be that important to you too. Because it's that important to God. You know, it's taken me a lot of years, but I finally got to the point that I trusted that God knew what he was doing. Go figure, huh? And not only has he given me beauty for my ashes, but he's turned my mess into a message that's helping women across the nation. You see, you're here for a purpose. Things don't happen in your life by accident. You're here for a reason, and if you don't clean up your mess, all the people, all the lives that you've been called to impact will never be impacted. Not to mention, you will never realize your dreams. And you will spend the rest of your life in regret, wondering what if. But when you allow yourself to get to the other side, when you're free from the guilt, from the hurt, from the shame, from the resentment, from the bitterness, from the anger, when you get free from that roller coaster of negative emotions that you spend your life like 24 hours a day, you think that I've kind of been there, huh? When you do that, you will be so glad that you went through it and that you allowed God to do it. God loves you so much, and He has such an extraordinary life for you and an extraordinary desire to impact others through you. Please don't die with the music inside. Don't live a life of regret. I promise you it's worth doing whatever you have to do, going through whatever you have to go through, cleaning up whatever mess needs to be cleaned up to get there. So I urge you to please take the time to do these steps. Get quiet, get by yourself. Take these 3 steps, okay? Write them down, do them. Get real with yourself. Why do you not believe that you can have, be, or do what God's calling you to? Who sold you on that bill of goods? And what's the story that you want to believe, okay? Because until you start to shake up that old story and those old beliefs that you've got on automation, they will continue to run on automation. And you're not going to hear well done. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years, and pretty soon it's over. And with all this crazy mess that's in the world right now, guys, God needs each and every one of us to be doing what it is that He created us to do. So if this message has resonated with you in any way, and you'd like to dive deeper on this topic about fixing your beliefs and rewiring, I'm offering a 15-minute discovery call. It's absolutely free, where I will show you your brain, all the junk that's blocking you, and I will walk you through how to fix it. Again, it's totally free. So either drop the word link in the comments, or shoot me a message if you're shy with the word link, and I'll send you a link to my calendar, and we can get you scheduled and get you on that free call, okay? And if you know anyone else that could benefit from this discovery call, go ahead and tag them in this video so they can get their free call too. So guys, I really hope this was helpful information for you. And if it was, I'd appreciate you would either tag somebody in the comments or share it with them. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. God bless.